Do academics matter to sports? I'm not asking whether academics matter in general, which of course they do, but I'm asking, does your academic success impact how good an athlete you are? The answer is a big yes. Better students are better athletes. Research shows that if you want to win in sports, you must start winning in the classroom. First, in a study completed in a Minnesota high school, it was shown that students with higher GPAs were able to be on more sports teams than those with lower GPAs. For instance, the students with a 3.51 GPA were those playing 3 sports. The lower the GPA, the less likely the student would play on a team, all the way down to those on 0 teams having a 2.72 GPA. Second, the same study showed that students that missed the most school days were the least likely to be on a team. Those with the fewest missed days, well, they were likely to be on 3 teams. Third, in research done at the University of Arkansas, winning teams had more academic students. It was shown that when the number of students that met the state's academic proficiency level went up by just 0.25%, it increased the team's winning percentage by 10%. Imagine that. When you get an A in school, you are increasing your team's chances of winning. So, better students, yes, they make better athletes. But is that the only reason to do well in the classroom? If you want to get a full ride scholarship, the best way is through academics. There are $2 billion in athletic scholarship money available, which is pretty good. However, for good students, there is 15 times that amount. Over $30 billion available to good students. Or maybe you are thinking that learning science or business doesn't matter as you're going to go pro in sports. With nearly all 500,000 NCAA and NAIA athletes wanting to go pro at some time, but there are very few spots. Out of that 500,000, less than 10,000 ever get a real shot at pro. Another study at the University of Miami showed that a 1-point increase in high school GPA raised annual earnings in adulthood by around 13%. To reiterate, your high school GPA, not just college, your high school GPA has a big impact on how much money you'll make. Money can't buy you happiness, though. But guess what can? That's right. A higher GPA leads to feeling happier. This news came out of a study done at Harvard. So what does all this mean? Simple. If you do well in school, you'll feel better in life and perform better in sports.